Hi, how are you all? It's been a week of new starts this week, with people returning to school and some people returning to learning at home. I wonder how you're doing and if you've settled into a new routine yet. This week we're going to be looking at a story about Joshua, and he has a new start. But before we begin the story, I want to ask you to listen out for what God reminds Joshua of during the story. So here we go. The Israelites had been wandering in the desert for 40 years since coming out of Egypt. Moses had led them at that time, but he was now 120 years old, and God had brought them close enough to see the land that God had promised the Israelites to settle in. But Moses would see the land and die. After Moses died, the Lord spoke to Joshua, who had been Moses' assistant. The Lord said, "Moses, my servant, is dead. Therefore the time has come for you to lead these people, the Israelites, across the Jordan River into the land I am giving them. I promise you what I promised Moses. Wherever you set foot will be on land I have given you. No one will be able to stand against you as long as you live. For I will be with you as I was with Moses. I will not fail you or abandon you." From the country of Moab, the Lord showed Joshua the land of Canaan across the Jordan Valley. The Lord went on to say to Joshua, "Be strong and courageous, for you are the one who will lead these people to possess all the land I promised to give them and their ancestors. Be strong and very courageous." The Lord also told Joshua the people needed to stay close to God. "Be careful to obey all the instructions Moses gave you. Study the book of instruction continually." So what was the book of instruction, I wonder? Well, it's actually the first part of the Bible in the Old Testament. They were to think about it, talk about it, pray about it, so that they would be able to obey everything written in it, and only then would they prosper and succeed in all they did. "This is my command," said the Lord. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Joshua then commanded the officers of Israel, "Go through the camp and tell the people to get their provisions ready. In 3 days we will cross the Jordan River and take possession of the land that God is giving us." Some of the Israelites had asked permission to make homes where they already were, and this had been agreed, but only so long as the men went with the large group to help them fight for their land and settle in it. They agreed to this, saying, "We will do whatever you command us, and we will go wherever you send us. We will obey you just as we obeyed Moses, and may the Lord your God be with you as he was with Moses." So Joshua was taken on the leadership of leading the Israelites under God into the promised land. Next week we'll find out a bit more of what God was doing with Joshua and the Israelites. But did you listen out for what God was saying to Joshua? That's right. Be strong and courageous. God tells Joshua 3 times, and in fact in the second time he tells him to be strong and very courageous. But how would Joshua manage this? Well, because God had promised to be with him. And God promises to be with us too. So if it's a bit strange in your new routines this week, remember that God has promised to be with you. And don't forget to go over to the webpage and see the different activities that are there for you this week. Take care now. Have a good week. Bye.